Hello everyone. So in this video, I am going to discuss that what I learned on the first day of my React practice. So let's see here I have created a React app. So what React is that it is basically a library that helps us to create a UI component. So let's go online and see. This is the React's website. Here you can create user interfaces from components. So this is video thumbnail is a component. This is another child component. This is the father component. This is the grandfather component, and so on. A hierarchy is formed. So you can build a small component like this, or as well as build the entire application or web page as a component. So let's go to VS Code and we'll see how we can start our React. So there are two apps basically to use React with. We are going to use the Vite React app. So here we will go. We will copy this command, this scaffolding your first Vite project. We'll copy this command. We'll open our terminal. In the terminal, we'll copy paste this command. Enter. It will take some time. The command is here. Then when the command is executed, you have to create a name for your project. So first day React project. After setting your name, you have to select the framework on which you are working. So we are working on React. So we'll use the arrow keys and press enter for React. Then in React, you have to mention which JavaScript are you going to use, whether JavaScript or TypeScript. So we'll select plain JavaScript. So here you can see a project, a folder is created on the first day React project. So let's first cd into that project first and press tab. It will automatically show. So now we are in this React project folder. Here you can see there are many other folders that are installed. Here you can see the public. This is the src. This is assets. Currently, this is the React logo. Here you can see the index.html. In this index.html, basically there is this root element and there is the script element that is calling the main.jsx. So what React does is basically React is written in the JSX form. Okay, so we'll write all our JavaScript here or our React code here. Then this code is exported, and then the what main JSX does is that it will call the root element. So the root element is the index.html. So what main JSX will do is that it will call the root element from index.html, and the app.jsx code, that is this RR code, will be rendered by React DOM create root this event inside this div. All right. So what basically happens is that we use Vite to create the React app. Then what React internally does is that it uses a tool called Babel.js. What Babel.js does is that it converts the React code into JavaScript code, and then our plain JavaScript code is then created inside this root. So let's install the dependencies in here. Here you can see we have package.json. These are all the dependencies that need to be installed. This might take some time. Right, so here you can see 278 pages packages were installed, and it took almost 1 minute to install those. So now we can go to our yeah, index.html, and here you can see it is the title is Vite plus React, the ID is root, the script model is this. So we can go to app.jsx, and to run our file or to start our server, what we will have to write is npm run dev, enter. All right, now the server has started, and when this is the local host on which the React app folder is connected, so we'll control click this, and it will be opened in the browser. Here we can see Vite plus React. This is our React page. Here you can see counter we have is counter is clicking, and so here you can see the counter when we click it is 11, 12. It is working. All right. So that is happening from the backend because of React. Now, if we want to change anything, so what we can do is that we can go in app.jsx and we'll remove these import files. We don't need them currently. We'll remove this because we are going to remove the counter, and then we can remove everything inside the return. Here you can create your own, like this is my first button. All right, and save it. Yeah, you can see a React button is created. Now the CSS from this is, you can see that we have not written any CSS, but the CSS is by default imported from app.css file. That is the file is here. All right, it has some CSS already mentioned in it. And yeah, here you can change this to H1, and it is changed here. So you don't even have to control S. It will just save the changes on its own. You can change it to paragraph, and this is the paragraph. You can change it to a UL, let's see, LI, and this is the LI. So this is how basically the React works. So stay tuned for the day two progress.